man. Talk about some shit going down, man. Fuck.
It's all good.
Today is just not my day, bro.
Hey, we're here,
just
man.
not my day. I appreciate you for coming, though.
Hey,
I'm sorry for fucking making you wait, man.
Hey, as long as we rolling, we good. As long as you got audio, man, that's all that matters.
Well, it's between, so you're on the new setup, all the new cameras. So I'm trying to dial that in. Then I get told, families in a small fender bender.
I just got hit.
Yeah, thank God it was just a scratch.
Yeah,
but
that's good, though.
Shit,
I'm
bro.
excited for your cameras.
Hey, thank you, bro.
Shit right there.
Yeah, thank you. I'm trying.
That's cool.
I tried to keep it a little bit of low resolution. That way you don't see my
I
ugly
want
mug
that
too much.
4K, man.
You want that
Show
4K?
Everything. Show all the fucking arrugas and shit, bro.
So, how you been, man? How's your day been?
Chilling, bro.
Yeah.
Busy, trying to do a little bit of everything,
Yeah. You out there doing the street news,
man,
pretty much. That's kind of what I know you for, man.
Street news, the rapping. I'm a rapper now. Hey, I got 2 songs.
I seen your fuck Donald Trump song. Yeah.
Fuck Donald Trump, the underdog. And my third one's gonna be called Cocaine.
Oh shit!
Let's get in trouble, baby.
I didn't even know anybody did cocaine anymore.
Man, I told them, just make help me out with. Let's keep my song, where it doesn't get you in trouble. Just what I'm saying. Let's just talk about it. It's not incriminated. Let's keep it not incriminated.
For sure.
They can use music in courts now.
Oh really?
Yeah, I don't know who.
I'm sure they could. I don't know how that works.
I think it was that cat that had that murder on my mind. That I forgot his name, but I think. After him, you know what I'm saying? He killed his buddies. Yeah, Wyatt Melly, whatever. When he killed his buddies, so I think they use music in your courts now.
Yeah.
Which I don't know why, but it's crazy because it's.
Well, I mean, dude, all them dudes are like using guns in their videos and shit like that, and talking about murdering motherfuckers. And
it's like shit.
So
I don't care. Like I said, at the end of the day, it's music, it's art. It's I'm not incriminating anything. But
but I'm surprised that they're cracking down because I feel like there'd be a lot of.
I don't see how they do it, but they do.
Yeah.
Anyways,
it's all props.
My music is it's all props, man. I guess I gotta have the disclosure, right?
Yeah. So how you been, man? You been good?
Chilling, man. Chilling.
I seen you on the Ozone Layer Media podcast, bro.
Hey, shout out to Ricardo. And shout out to Johnny Chingas, man. Those guys. I kept hounding them to get me on there.
Yeah.
And
finally, really?
Johnny talked the boys into it. He's like, we got you in, bro. There's a big connection because I didn't know Johnny's dad was a handyman or wanted to be like a handyman guy, like big company. So it kind of connected with him through that. But yeah, that's how I got to get in there.
Yeah,
we had a blast, man.
Bro, it was
Johnny overpowered me talking, but this is what I told him going in. I was like, I don't even want it to be about me. We can just chill,
Yeah.
So I didn't mind it, but Ricardo was kind of like, hey, man, it's a guest,
Yeah.
Like, it's whatever.
No, but I thought it was funny, though, man. Because that's what made it funny. Because you two were going back and forth the entire time. You guys are busting each other's balls, bro.
Yeah.
And it reminded me of, like, chilling at the shop or some shit, or chilling somewhere, out on the stoop and just fucking with each other, like just cracking jokes and all that shit. That's what it reminded me of.
I think it was fun. It was really fun. Like I said, he kind of saved me, I guess, from talking too much on some bullshit. But when I did talk my shit, I did talk my shit. But when I thought about it, I was like, yeah, I'm glad that it kind of went that way because I just let this shit out.
I don't take you for a man who filters himself at all.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, it could have been the other way. They could have been picking on me, But
yeah. You're like, I want some people to filter me.
For some reason, Johnny just, it felt like we had to fuck with him,
Yeah.
So, shout out to those guys, man. Ozone Layer.
Hell yeah.
Give me my start.
Yeah.
I actually told them when I walked in, I was like, you guys are going to be my mentors. Like, yeah, we'll be your mentor.
Oh, yeah, they're doing
But I mean,
good
I try to figure it out by myself, but, just like the audio I asked you about today.
No, but that's how we learn, bro. I didn't learn any of this shit on my own.
Yeah, no, congratulations.
YouTube and all sorts of shit, People have helped me.
Yeah, and you just got to ask.
Yeah. Be the squeaky wheel.
But like I said, I started our podcast because my son and our old buddy of mine wanted to do one. I always talked about it. And I'm like, I'm the type of person that's like, let's just fucking do it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a trier, I'm like, let's try it. What do they call that syndrome when you just boast about it, talk about it, and then you get that high, and then you're just like, don't even do it. They call it something.
Do they? I don't know.
I forgot what it's called, but that's how my son is. He's just pumped up and then doesn't follow through.
Falls off, yeah.
And I'm like, let's just fucking do it. You guys fucking camera shy or something? I love the camera, man.
What episode are you guys on?
We're on our 53rd or 54th, bro.
Oh, okay.
I'm toning it down now. I'm only doing Saturdays and Sundays, trying.
Only? That's still a lot.
That's still a lot. Well, it's supposed to be only Saturdays, but...
Oh, yeah.
I feel like, you know.
Yeah, because I'll be on Sunday.
You're going to be there Sunday. Yeah. And I got somebody Monday. Saturday, somebody might flake out. But it's
that
like,
happens.
I was doing 7. I did like 7 in 4 days.
Oh,
and 3 of them were on the road, like mobile podcasts. So,
really?
Yeah, I toned it down. I was like, you know what? I don't want to.
Chill out a little bit.
Yeah, I need to chill. Because now my business is picking up the handyman. So it's like, you got to try to balance, you know?
Yeah. What all do you do for your business? Like just a kind of a little summary.
For the Handyman to the Rescue LLC, they're our main sponsors. It's just our company.
Yeah.
We're more like maintenance and repairs. So we'll fix drywall. You know, just minor repairs. Like a maintenance man.
Do you do like appliances and all that stuff too?
We don't do appliances, but I have a list of referrals that I'll send for like, you know, just plumber, appliances, flooring. We're more the guys that like, you know, you got a couple broken tiles, you got a hole in the wall, you got, you know, change the light fixture. Just think of it like a maintenance man for like a casino or something.
Yeah, light fixtures are, I mean, you'd be surprised how many people don't know how to install a light fixture.
I was the type that I was scared of electricity, so I'd rather pay.
Yeah.
But now doing this, you know, we get comfortable now with a few things. Like we do light fixtures and ceiling fans. So, and like when we started that company 5 years ago to help widows, professionals, and elderly.
Yeah. Single moms, you know.
I mean, it sounds that way, but no, in reality, like all those people really don't have the time or don't have the knowledge or the skills or the tools.
Shit, nowadays most dudes don't know how to do that shit.
Those dudes don't. I'm like, and like I said, that's when we still service residential, even though we tap into commercial because we can't let go of why we started. You know,
right.
It's just like our values. You know, even though the money's over there, we don't care about the money that much. You know, because a lot of people cut off residential. And go straight commercial.
Yeah, because that's where the money is.
That's where the money is. But come on, man. We try to even it out, you know.
Right. Yeah, there's a lot of money in residential. Keep the good clients in commercial
and then keep... Because we want customers for life. We don't want just a fast buck. We call it a slow nickel, not a fast quarter. But that's our values for that company.
Yeah.
And then, you know, we ended up getting an office about a year ago. We were just doing crazy shit in it. And
that's where the podcast is?
That's where the podcast is. And then I just ended up cleaning out the house, firing everybody. Starting from scratch, you know, aligning everything back.
Right.
And that's when I just said, I'm going to just do this area for podcasting.
Right.
I mean, I don't need the office, but it's a good place for, like, if I got to take a customer or a client.
Tools, shit like that.
You know, or just take a break, do my bids, you know.
Right.
But mainly now it's just for podcasting, you know. So then, like I said, whenever I start something, man, I just get really committed, you know. Like this rapping right now. You know? It's fun.
I know. But
I'm committed, you know?
Is that new?
Well, I used to rap before I had kids 18 years ago, but I never knew how to write.
Right.
So, you know, people that say, don't say you got ghostwriters. I got ghostwriters. I mean, they know me, so they're writing about me. You know, it's like, I don't mind it.
I don't care.
I can't write for shit. It's just entertainment at the end of the day.
Well, and
plus I'm paying for the ghostwriter. I'm not like, you know.
Yeah, and then some people can't rap, but they can write.
And they do it in the industry.
And some people can write, but they can't rap. You know what I mean?
I'm not the best rapper, but like I said, I was worried about it, and one of my ghostwriters was like, well, you know, what's his name? OG. Fat Tone. You know his songs, so you can learn your fucking songs. So he made sense with that. I was like, well, you're right. I could memorize that shit and sing it.
Yeah.
And then half these fucking performances, they lip sing anyway. So it's like, I mean, like I said, the industry does ghostwriters. So ain't no shame in the game, you know?
Right.
Plus, it's just too much.
Sorry. June, is that recorder on? Okay. I'm sorry. We're good?
No, you're good.
Okay. Sorry. I'm freaking out a little bit, man. All new, a lot of new shit, bro. So sorry.
I thought you were a Virgo perfectionist or something. Well, he says you're Aries, right?
What?
What's your sign?
What's January?
Capricorn.
Capricorn.
We didn't know. We're like, what is January?
Yeah, it's a Capricorn, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it is. It is.
No, but like I said, I'm just really committed when I start something. It ain't about finishing it. It's just about following through.
Yeah.
Like I said, the company Handyman. Handyman to the Rescue, LLC, 816-304-2097. Call or text today. We're not the cheapest. We're not the most expensive, but we're the best.
Take cash card.
Cash card, pesos, anything. But like I said, that's, you know, it's up there. It's running. It's a brand.
What got you into that? Have you always done that?
No, in you know, once COVID hit, you know, I was bouncing around jobs, you know. You know,
a lot of people were.
At that point, I was trying to do like union glazing, you know, the windows.
Yeah.
There wasn't enough work, and I always had 2 jobs. And then I was doing call centers, and and campaigns was shut down and whatever. It was just too much moving around, getting fired and hired. And I was like, you know what? I don't like this. And I never liked to be unemployed. I never collected a check from
the stimulus?
From COVID, but I should have because I had the chance. But as I was raised, I wasn't raised that way. You know, it's like,
right?
I felt bad. I'm like, I should have. I ain't gonna lie, but
I'm sure you paid enough taxes to feel all right about it.
At that point, I was like, well, the company I was gonna start was detailing cars.
Oh yeah.
I had watching videos for like 2 years, and I was ready, but I just had to get my equipment.
Yeah.
It's a lot of overhead, but at the beginning, because you got to have your pressure washers and all that crap.
Right.
And then I was fixing my mom's house, and I've been in the construction realm too, So then it just changed to that, At one point, I just thought about that, and my mind just gave, like it was God given. I was like, you got to do this shit,
Right.
Like this is for you. And I left that other stuff alone, and just didn't even have tools like that, man. Like my stepdad gave me some tools, and I took his bag, and every job paid a new tool. My first ladder was for my first job, and whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
Then after 2 years, I got my pricing now where we do bids now. We don't do hourly. So, you start figuring out kind of like the podcast thing, You just figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah. And then invest your returns
reinvest.
into
like,
more tools.
In your cameras and stuff like that. And it's the same thing. Like I said, it's take that for the podcasting, take that for the rapping, and take that for whatever adventures next,
Oh, for sure.
But it's just kind of like the way I am. Mm-hmm. And how it should be.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
In my mind, But
have you always had that mindset, though? Like growing up? Always just
my mom's
driven to...
The main thing that did motivate me was my mom.
Uh-huh.
Like a year before I started the business, we were driving. My stepdad, her, and I was in the back, and then she barely speaks English. We're from Mexico. Mm-hmm. I was 8 when I got here. She was in her 20s. Mm-hmm. She just one day she just said it. She was just thoughtful on the freeway, and then she was like, man, I should have quit my job 10, 20 years ago and started this. Because she has salons, Mary's Hair Salon, Magic Hair Salon. And she's talking this nonsense. I'm like, here's this 5-foot lady talking about how she should have quit and started a business a long time ago. Why can't I start a business,
Mm-hmm.
I got everything to start it. So it motivated me. Like, it slapped me like, man, come on, she's doing it, bro.
Yeah.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Uh-huh.
So that's when I started, like, I got to do something, bro. Like, I got to get my hands on something.
Yeah. Got tired for working for somebody else. Yeah.
It wasn't even just that. It was just the fact that, like I told you, at that point, your instability. And, like right now, it's all this instability.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of businesses were started during COVID. Not just me. I know a lot of buddies that started, whether printing shirts, doing whatever. Mm-hmm. And they're rolling,
Yeah.
And that's crazy because, during that type of thing, you just locked down or something. But no, I just had to get something going,
Right.
It wasn't even about the money. It was just about, at this point right now, I'm not comfortable, but I love it that I can do my scheduling because I'm still self-employed. I'm not like a business owner. It's a business, but I'm self-employed. I get it,
Right.
I keep it real.
Yeah.
It's not like, I got a business. Nah, because if I don't work, I don't eat,
Right.
It's a business when you don't have to be there.
And especially in what you're doing can be up and down.
It can be a business too, but you got to train your people right. You get the right people, background checks, and some people just.
Well, I mean, work comes and goes in your line of work.
On our realm, we'll have work here and there,
and it takes you to be able to push to get that work and get that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like at this point right now, like I said, they come to us.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
People don't get it because I'm like, dude, we're not pushing the work too much because we're quality over quantity.
That's good.
So people will come, and they do come to us, because we're so transparent. Mm-hmm. We're on Google, we're on everywhere. Mm-hmm. And like I said, I push our name with everything. The podcast, with this, that. Like, they don't even know. The podcasters don't even know I'm a handyman.
Does that affect your company at all?
Sometimes, because, my videos are raunchy.
Uh-huh.
But that's the beautiful thing about it, too. I've been thinking about it these last few weeks. Mm-hmm. We're in cancel nation, right? I'm going to keep it real.
Right, yeah.
But I'm self-employed. How you going to cancel me, man? Who's going to do what I'm doing? You know what I'm saying? Well, it may affect me. Don't get me wrong. And that's not the point.
But your people will hire you.
I'm in control.
You know what I mean? Like people that fuck with you.
People that already know me.
Yeah.
You're my client. You don't care what I'm doing over here. And then that's one thing about it is a lot of people push and for some people's businesses, it may work on Instagram. Because I've interviewed a lot of people that they're photographers and they get a lot of clients from Instagram. Mm-hmm. And I've tried it too. But for my business, it's more on Google type of deal.
Right.
But Yeah, what I'm trying to go with that is it's just like I'm independent, you know.
Yeah.
Like even if you try to cancel me, like you can't because I'm just so good at what I do.
And that's the thing.
I'm not perfect, but we're always learning. But I'm saying like you cannot cancel me even if you wanted to. Like I'm sure they can, but that's not what I'm after. You know, I'm not offending people. I'm just out there doing me, just being me. You know what I'm saying? If it's being me, you don't like it, you don't like it. But you ain't got to mess with this and that, you know?
But that's the thing with cancel culture that I don't understand with people. I get it, especially, I get that, and I totally get it. But why would you want to live a fake life?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, if that's you, I get it. It's not like you're being raunchy when you're talking to a business or a client, you know? Nah, but you have your life. You have your separate life, your personal life, and your business life. And so why are you, if you do good work, you're on time, you get shit done, and they're happy with it, what the fuck does it matter if you're rapping outside of work or putting up these videos that are, you know, raunchy and if you follow me as a client customer, good. And that's games, and most people don't give a fuck, bro. The people that fucking care, man, fuck them, bro. Fuck them. Yeah, it's stupid.
Well, I remember when I was going with this. I used to push TikTok real hard because we had like 10,000 followers. Mm-hmm. And we got that account taken, but
really?
I used to push someone. I used to like in my mind it was like almost like a dream, you know. I'm like, oh, I'm probably gonna get a lot of work from Instagram, a lot of work from Facebook. And reality was I wasn't getting shit from them, right? And the ones I thought were coming from there, they weren't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's when I realized this is just a whole different realm. The real customers don't care about that shit, and then the fake ones may not, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So that's kind of what differentiates. But like I said, at the end of the day, I don't care about cancel culture because I'm just being me.
Well, we need more of you.
Exactly.
You know? Honestly, bro.
Because a lot of people try to be something they're not.
Yeah.
And then that just mind fucked Ricardo when I went to his podcast. Mm-hmm. He's like, dude, that fucks me over how your handler is the same thing for everything. But on the flip side, what I'm trying to do is build a brand.
Yeah,
you can't build a brand if you don't get exposure, right?
If you don't have a following, and your podcast and all your stuff
on
is
YouTube,
creating
Handyman to the rescue.
Following.
Yeah. You know, we have 45,000 subscribers on YouTube, and that's the thing with the podcast. And we like to use it as exposure for artists, for business owners, for everybody. Mm-hmm. And I adapt to everybody. Like I'll sit there and kick it with, you know, Migos, and then I'll go and talk to the whoever president of whatever organization, you know, and I can adapt. It's fine, you know. And
that's a good thing, bro, because even me and you, I guarantee you we have different views on things. Yeah. But that's okay. We can still fuck with each other. Yeah, you know.
And have a good time.
That's what I'm saying. We need more of that, bro. Instead of this whole, fuck him, I don't want to, because he doesn't, man.
Especially right now when all like the politics going on. Like, they're doing all kinds of crazy stuff.
I know.
And then, you know,
dividing a lot of families, dividing a lot of people.
Not even just Hispanics. It's more on you know, they did the transgender thing, and right now they're going they're going after the borrowers for you know, school money, whatever they call it, loans.
Yeah,
I think they're gonna start charging people back in like a few months. Like
for the school loans.
They're coming back. So like dudes attacking everybody, but this ain't even.
There's always going to be good and
about race and nothing.
There's always going to be good and bad, bro. Yeah. There always is. For every person in that office, there's always going to be good and bad. There's good and bad with Biden. Yeah, good and bad with Obama. Good and bad with. They're all. All it is right now, bro, and this is what I try to tell people.
It's just a shift.
It is, and don't get me wrong. There are things that Trump discusses that I agree with that need to be done. But the whole thing is that people need to stop relying on government. That's the whole fucking problem.
Get off the titty.
Yeah. You got to get off. I understand because you're kind of put in a position where you have to kind of go with it. Because the majority wants this. A majority of people want big government. They say they don't. They fucking do.
But they're used to
it. Or else,
I mean, they've been on a nipple the last 4 years.
I mean, look at the feds here are like, what'd they say? The second most employed. Like, they employ the most people, I think, here in Kansas City. Like first or second here in the city, And
then,
that just shows you the private sector's doesn't even have it's the fucking government. That's insane,
government has
bro.
Them hand in that.
Yeah.
That's one thing about personally my business, which I don't go into like city work, federal work to get like, you know, contracts.
Yeah.
One thing, you got to have the muscle. Two, I'm free as a bird right now, bro. Like I said, if I work, I work. If I don't, I work. You know,
I'm surprised.
The boom, boom, boom type of deal.
Because a lot of minority-owned businesses try to go for the city work because they know
like
that's
we're
where the
ready.
money's
We
at.
can.
Yeah.
I've talked to the housing guy department, the top dog, and he's like gave me all the cheat codes ready to like.
It's a dirty game.
Yeah, I go here and there.
It's a dirty game.
But I don't want to commit. You know, I'm married 2 times, bro. I don't want commitment. You know what I'm saying? I'm divorced twice.
Yeah.
So like, it's commitment, bro. Like I tell my son, yeah, it's good to get $1 million check, but you got to follow up on that contract, or else they're gonna take that shit back.
Yeah, well,
you're messing with the big dogs, you know.
Yeah, and then they also, I mean, a lot of them have to have a certain minority participation.
That's what I'm saying. I know we can tap in definitely, bro.
Well, what I'm saying is the problem is a lot of minority companies they're giving minority businesses a bad name because they're coming in, they don't know what they're doing. Yeah, they're bullshitting. They're doing shit work, you know. And I'm not saying that that other companies aren't doing that aren't minority-owned businesses. They're doing the same thing. But you know how people give that stigma, like that stereotype.
I haven't been in that. I keep trying. I dabble, but I'm like, nah, I ain't ready to commit. For me, it's a commitment.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Like, I know I can do it. I know I can get through the process, but I got to tell my sons, bro, you guys ain't ready. It's commitment. You don't understand. When they say you got these 5 projects a day, get them done no matter what, like, bro, you got to be on time type of shit. Like, you're going to have a daddy by then.
Or you're off the project.
And I'm like, bro, I'd rather be broke for a moment. And then, because like I said, man, we're blessed, you know.
I think
the way we have it going right now, we're blessed.
I think the private sector is the best thing to go. Like, you stay on the private side, let find your clientele. You know? Yeah.
I mean, like I tell my customers, and when I tell my kids, you know, hey, let's bid them. What's the worst they can say is no, bro. I mean, and you know what I'm saying? I'm not scared to bid now. I'll bid you low, high, whatever. I'll bid you fair, but profitable. Right. So it's like we're not for everybody, you know. Yeah. It's like we're not charity, but at the same time, we'll give you a fair price. Yeah. But at the same time, we got to make money. So.
But if you stay genuine to yourself, I think people will come.
A lot of people love the quality
and your work. Yeah, your work will speak for itself. And they love
the personality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's a given for us because, you know, our competition, if there was some, but nah, we don't get cocky. But it's the guy that thinks he knows everything. You know, I mean, I've had some LGBT customers that tell me about guys just rude to us. He don't even like us. That does work for us. I'm just like, why'd you even hire him? Like, dude, I wouldn't hire somebody like that.
Yeah.
And it just lets you know, like, we've been doing customer service. Like, I've been busboy, server, bartender, customer service, construction. So we try to bring the whole package in, you know, and deliver that.
Right.
You know, we're in an easy era right now. You want everything one click.
Right.
You schedule your appointment online. Click, click, click. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get up there.
Right.
Where these old guys don't want to change. So we're getting that. We're getting this. Like, we just got to stay quality. That's what I tell them.
Yeah.
We're not ready to
streamline, organize.
You want to focus on your quality first.
Right.
And then, like I said, it will come, bro. You'll grow. Oh, yeah. You'll grow without trying to grow.
Oh yeah.
But
So that's doing good. How did you get into the whole? Is it a lawnmower? Oh my god, dude! I'm telling you, bro. I can't win on this Wednesday,
right,
bro.
It'll show you the real what you need to do.
You know what's funny is that you probably I scheduled you on the worst day. I don't know
it's
what
fine,
the
man.
fuck.
Hey,
I don't know what the fuck this.
You can pick the wrong one
going
too.
on.
I don't be laughing about all this shit.
So how did you get into doing the whole the videos of all the craziness going on here in the city? Yeah,
man.
We were just talking earlier about the guy flying out of the fucking car. And got ejected out of that car.
No, like.
What was that off of 71 or?
That was on I-70.
Yeah, I-70. Yeah.
No, I always have my phone on me, and it's just a thing now. For years, I've always Snapchat. Snapchat, right? So everywhere, you know, I just snap at least. I probably snap at least. Not even kidding, 30 plus a day.
Oh,
like
really?
Snapchats, you know. And you know, when I'm from Northeast Kansas City, so you just gotta step out and you'll find something crazy going on or something weird.
Go down the avenue.
Yeah, go down the avenue. Girls working. You got the crackheads. You got the bums. You got the raza. You got everybody just chilling, doing crazy stuff, pulling a wagon with a bike. You know, fighting, or just doing crazy stuff. So I started with that, recording that craziness, and then it's you can't park there. Shout out Casey Real. He thought I stole that from him, but I was just, you can have it, but you just come up with. It was almost like a skit in my mind, you know. Mm-hmm. I think it was skit, and I'll ask a person at the light, hey, you know, where's the bitches, or hey, you know, whatever. Mm-hmm. And it makes their day, it makes my day, and then we catch the moment. And I'm really good with the camera where you can't even tell I'm recording. I'll be sitting there like, hey, bro, and you know, you think I'm just holding my phone, but I'm actually recording your ass.
I know. Today when you walked in, you were recording, and I was like, I looked over, I was like, oh shit, he is recording.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, I want to get those Snapchat glasses, bro. Well, you can't even tell I'm recording.
Oh, the Ray-Bans?
The Ray-Bans, bro. I think like $400. Mm-hmm. But when I try to order them, I can't get them when they're out or some bullshit.
You know where I first seen those at? I seen them on YouTube. That Hoobie.
Yeah,
remember Hoobie? He would go and hit on the girls with the glasses. You ever seen that? Yeah, that's where I seen those.
If I get a hold of those, and I just think that you can't record more than 1 or 2 minutes on them, but if I get something like that and they don't know I'm recording for real, bro, I can have genuine conversations with bums and stuff like, bro, I can't wait for that content because I'll ask some crazy shit and they respond.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to get that or, you know, catch some people. I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready for that, but.
I know my buddy Raphael, he's always trying to get like all his crackhead friends on and stuff like that. He's got like a whole tweaker village of homies and I'm like, bro, I can't.
Some of those folks have got stories.
I know, but I can't.
Ex-business owners.
We're at my house though.
No, I know. No,
if I was at a studio, then yeah.
I get that. I wouldn't mind having one on the podcast. I keep telling the ones on 39th
But you got an office though.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
No, but just for the moment stuff too, I like, you know.
Yeah.
They can't tell I'm recording. That's a sweet spot because when people can't tell when you're recording, it's when you get them like genuinely, you know.
Don't you have to tell them though afterwards?
No.
He's like, you might want to look into that.
No, I know.
The legalities behind that.
Yeah.
I guess what homeless guy's going to sue you though?
What homeless guy's going to sue you, no. You know what I'm saying? But no, I don't just go recording everybody like that.
That's funny.
And at that point, sometimes they'll look in the camera and know I'm recording, but who's to tell they didn't know I was recording? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm.
But there's definitely a lot
of
content.
We're not making money off this shit. Like, we got all these followers. We can monetize their stuff. But at the end of the day, we're doing good with the Handyman. I don't give a shit about all that shit.
Yeah.
Hopefully one day it might hit, you know, but, you know, there's a reason I'm not monetizing. It's because I'm so raw with it, you know?
Right. And
at that point, who cares? You know, you can sue me, but I'm not making money off of it.
Yeah, sue me for what?
Right. That's an LLC anyway.
There you go. Hey, just make sure you have everything in your mom's name.
It's all about fun and games. I'm sure it'll bite me in the ass one day, and I might come back and talk about it. But
hey, we'll have a story.
We did have one point where I recorded this sex worker girl. Mm-hmm. Walking in the rain, you know, and I doubled up and I told her on Snapchat, you know, like, hey, I screamed at her like, hey, because she's drenching wet. I'm like, hey, you know, go get some shelter, yeah.
Take a shot from the boot, though?
Yeah, hell yeah, that's nice. I told her, hey, I told her this, stop working and get some shelter, right? Mm-hmm. I knew what is that?
Whiskey.
Whiskey, okay.
Yeah. That one's, I don't know, was it tequila? Yeah.
I'll try a little whiskey.
Yeah.
We thought it was what? Spice, Fireball?
Yeah, I thought it was Fireball. It's a whiskey.
Yeah, it's a honey.
But no, anyways, like she's a known hooker in the area, right? So I told her, hey, stop working and get some shelter. We had like 2 million views in like a few hours, right?
What the fuck? That's crazy.
And that was on the YouTube. So then one of my sons is like, you might want to think about that because, dude, I literally have people telling me, I'm going to go give you bad reviews. They're trying to cancel me because they thought I was being rude to the hooker.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I was just trying to tell her to go get some shelter. Like, people telling me, well, you should have put her. I'm not going to bring her in the van because, you know, I know she's a hooker. They're going to think I'm a solicitor.
Yeah, I don't think you're trying to get your dick sucked.
You're being evil. They just thought I was evil.
Yeah.
So at that point, I had to make a choice. Do we leave the video or do we take it off? Do I want my company or do I want them numbers? Yeah. We took it down, bro. Like, they weren't ready for that.
That's crazy. 2 million views.
Dude, in a few hours.
Yeah.
And that's the cancel nation thing, you know?
Salud. Yeah, that's wild.
That's good. What is that?
Yeah, it's honey.
It's honey, okay.
Yeah.
But that's kind of like we trying to learn what our sweet spots.
You know where you should head to? Over there behind Superfleet. You ever seen that village of homeless people they got up there?
I think they cleared it out.
Up in the woods right there?
Yeah.
Oh, did they?
Well, you know, the city's doing the most right now for the World Cup next year.
Oh, yeah.
They're chopping down all kinds of trees, bro.
You're right.
Only because of that. And just like Brazil, watch after the World Cup, they don't give a fuck.
Oh, yeah.
They're cracking down on the, you know, the challengers doing their side shows.
The side shows, yeah.
They're hitting the lowriders. Like, dude, they're being a bitch, bro, for no reason.
I'm cool with the lowriders, but the slideshow dudes do be fucking shit up sometimes.
But they've never hit them that hard. Yeah. And I know why they're hitting them. People think I'm crazy, but it's because of this World Cup.
No, they for sure are.
After that's done, they're not going to give a fuck again.
Oh, they for sure are.
There's this guy over here getting hit with a 4-wheeler, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I've seen that. Yeah.
I watched the lowrider. We got hit first Friday last month.
Oh, really?
A cop was watching us. You know, they're doing the lowrider thing. And shout out to Twin Cities Customs over on Trim Road and Prospect. Dude, this cop looks just like Black Panther. What was the evil guy's name? Killmonger. Yeah, Killmonger. Yeah, Killmonger. But he looked just like him, bro.
Really?
Like a Drake / him. So, anyways, he's watching us, right? And then he's all like, "Oh, you get these cars out of the third lane, okay? We move them." And then here it comes, dude. We're hopping. Well, the guys are hopping and shit. We're thinking we're cool now. And then he parks over here in front of the lowrider. Somebody hops on his ass. Boom, boom, boom. He doubles up, pulls him over in the middle of the road and gives him takes a car. We're like, dude, why you being a bitch now? You know, like, it's all because of he hit him with that law, that new law that all wheels on the ground type of shit.
Oh, they have a law for that?
Yeah, they're giving you $500 for the $500 fine for the first one, then $800, then $1,000, and then like felony or some shit.
You can't hold on. You can't hop a car, but you can drive a 800 horsepower vehicle. That's weird.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
but he put, like I was saying, he put them in that category of the sideshows.
Yeah,
which we're just sitting there like, dude, we're like controlled. We're like on Truman Road. We're like stopping cars and shit. Like we're not doing anything bad.
Yeah,
but he hit him with that law. He had Telemundo took his car, man. Really? And then the guy from Wichita, Kyle, he said something about a law where you can pay the tow truck to get it down right there and then. And the tow truck guy agreed because there's that law. Well, here comes Killmonger. He was like, no, take it. So we're sitting there like, dude, why are you giving us a hard time? Like, get the fuck out of here.
What are you guys Googling the laws over there?
I don't know. I'm sitting there, bro, and then this fucking guy, Kyle, he's going to throw that big super show at Bartle Hall. He fucking asked one of the buddies, he's like, do they have that law where somewhere they can drop it if you pay him right there? And they Googled it, and they're like, yeah. So then he's got that big ass microphone. What's it called the Jumbotron thing?
Yeah.
And he tells him, pay the tow truck. So he's paying, and the Killmonger's looking the cop. He gets pissed because they're letting him down, and he's like, "No, take that shit." I said, "Take it." So I'm sitting here like, bro, this guy's just giving us a hard time, bro. Like for no reason. Like the shit's controlled. Yeah, we moved the cars, but now you're being a bitch.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're a fresh cop, or you're just trying to get your little wings or whatever. But at this point, we're just pissed because he's got us in that.
Were you guys blocking traffic?
No, we were just sometimes, but not all the time.
Sometimes.
When they were hopping, but it's been for years, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they put us into that new law.
Yeah.
Well, all wheels on the ground, and that's why he got hit. So he ended up going the next day, get it for $500. But there's the 1, 2, 3 strike. And it, like, to me personally, like I said, it's all about that World Cup, bro. What they do in Brazil? Oh. Remember, they built all kinds of stadiums, and then they just left them vacant after that.
I think China did that,
China did the same shit. Yeah. Beijing,
Mayor Lucas.
South Africa.
I think Mayor Lucas one time dumped a bunch of homeless people in North Kansas City.
Yeah.
He
I can't remember what time that was. Yeah, right there, yeah.
Yeah, and he dumped
They were calling us free Adam.
Allegedly. I don't want to.
No, it is. I looked at it, but yeah. I like Quentin, but come on, man. You got to gross him sometimes, bro. He got to gross him. But anyways, yeah, he took him from one spot and dumped him in North Kansas City. Like, what the? Try to put him hotels too or something like that.
Well, yeah, that's what I heard. Bro, he put him in the hotels over there on Armour Road.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to get tapped in with that money because that money they tell you what to do, bro. Don't tell me what to do.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I like that.
The private sector is always better.
Private sector's the best, bro.
Yeah, that's it. But you're getting paid off of hard worked money.
Oh yeah,
not just money that's stolen from our pockets.
And that's another thing. I left the union too because the union had 20% of the work. Private sector had 80% of the work.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
I kept telling the union, how you going to guarantee me hours? Yeah. You're sitting over here talking about sharing hours and shit. I was like, I thought I had it made when I went in the union, bro.
Yeah.
The pension shit, man. They're nipping everybody with the pension,
Yeah, I like the unions. They definitely have their issues for sure. And that's the thing. Like, there's a reason why people aren't joining them.
Right.
And it's not just because of this old narrative of, unions, they just want to take your money and blah, blah, blah. They serve other purposes as well. Like you do get benefits for working for the union.
Great benefits,
but there's something going on to where they're having issues with the recruitment. So,
well, the main thing for me besides that I just told you was that the older guys that were 50 and up were happy. They're all mad going to work, and I'm just sitting there like, do I want to be the 50-year-old that's coming here raising hell like for no reason? Like, it's like something's not right. And then I hear stories about how he's got retired early. Now they're nipping him per year, so percentage of their whatever. So I'm just sitting there like, this ain't cool. But the main thing that did it for me was a guy that came from the private sector to the union. My buddy told me, I ain't gonna blast him out, but he told me, bro, to be honest, bro, these motherfuckers only got 20-30% of the work. Yeah, they get guaranteed work, but it's only 20-30% of the work. The private sector's got 80% of it.
Yeah.
You know, because we were talking numbers, and he's like, yeah, I got I used to make and it was just like 3-4 guys. You got 10 guys over here. Yeah, they're making $35 an hour, but they're sharing hours.
Right.
So then I don't know. That just kind of like brought it down to it was like it wasn't attractive anymore to me. You know,
and a lot of their work relies on government work.
Yeah, I was like, I mean, I don't mind working, but it keep me working. You know, like don't freaking just lie to me all this fancy $35 an hour, but then I'm not working.
Yeah.
And all the stories about sharing hours during the pandemic and shit. I was like, you guys really shared hours? Take another job or a part time, you know. But I mean, I learned a lot with those guys. Don't get me wrong. I mean, they molded me. They taught me a lot.
Yeah.
Shout out to 558, Union 558, but it just wasn't for me, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
There's nothing wrong with that.
It wasn't for me, but I was hoping it was, and it just wasn't, bro.
You excited about this World Cup? Are you a soccer guy?
I'm not a soccer guy, but I grew up here, so when I went to Mexico as an adult, they clowned me about how I played, how I can't run. They're like, my grandma plays better than you.
Yeah.
I enjoy the soccer games, but I can't play with this shit.
Where are you from again?
Mexico City.
Mexico City?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know too much.
DF.
Really?
La Ciudad de Mexico.
Chilangos, huh?
Nah, Capitalino.
No? We
shit. Remember. Nah, Chilangos the ones that go.
When I used to work with, I worked with the guy at Buffalo Wild Wings when I worked in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And he always said he was a Chilango. That's what he always told me.
Was he born there?
Yeah, he was from Mexico City.
Yeah, it's generally.
So what's the difference between the two? I know you explained it on their podcast.
Chilango's the one that that moves from another state to that city. The outsider. And then they turn into a Chilango, kind of
like you're an
like
adopted.
a hoodlum type of shit. You
know, okay.
They're kind of like the lower standard. Like you just came here, now you're just working. And as a Capitalino, you were born there and you got more classy. But
oh shit.
We should all start with, because in Mexico they don't have racism, they have classism, bro.
Oh yeah, I bet.
So like if you fair skin, light skin, you're on another sex. Or you're okay, he's light skin.
Oh really?
He got money.
Like colorism.
Yeah,
I think that's in every culture.
It's kind of racism, but the main thing is classism. It's money. You know, you got money or you don't got money.
Right.
And most of the darker ones don't have the money. But
I know. Why is that?
The government.
You think it's the
government?
The
last 100 days. No, not now. The one now is doing great. The last 6 years, the guy.
They have a girl now.
Kind of more like socialism.
They have a girl now, right? She's a Jewish lady.
Yeah, she's a Jewish lady, man.
Weird.
She's crazy.
Weird.
But I fuck with that.
The Jews are infiltrating Mexico too.
I like that. I like that. Her sector, because she's part of the guy that just left.
Mm-hmm.
My grandma was all for them, but I don't know. It's just when it comes to politics, man, people just get really wild about their thoughts. They kept saying the guy was gonna stay in power like a dictatorship. The fucking guy left.
They say the same thing about Trump.
Yeah, but it's just talk. It's like
that's what I thought was kind of cool when I heard your guys' conversation on the protest with the people waving the Mexico flags. Even you were like, man, why don't they at least have one American flag out there?
Yeah, I have some respect.
But that's what I like about you. It's like you have your views,
But
like you have
you're realistic.
But you're realistic on certain situations. You know what I mean? And I understand too, like the rapping and stuff, entertainment, and I get all that. And you probably have issues with Trump, you know. But at the same time, you see
fuck Donald Trump. That's my single. Check it out. Fuck Donald Trump wave a slick Vic.
But at the same time, you still see
I'm
things
that
are more.
I'm a Republican. I didn't vote this year, or this election, but
yeah,
I still think Trump should have got it back to back 8 years, just like Obama did. It makes
then why
sense,
are you singing "fuck Donald Trump"?
No, I fuck with him, but I don't fuck with him because he's doing too much shit right now for the people. Too much exposure about it.
Too much.
And it ain't even that. It's just build up, bro. From back in to that before. Who was before Obama? Bush.
Before Obama?
Yeah.
Before
his first term.
Yeah, Bush.
Even
Bush
since
Jr.
that era, when I left the U.S., bro. I didn't get deported at that time. I got deported recently, but At that time, I didn't get deported. I left.
You said recently?
Yeah, I left, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
I walked
out.
Hey,
hold on. We got to go back to the recently one. After you explain it. I need to know what the fuck.
Well, no, that one was a mistake. I was falsely deported. But I just played with them like I didn't know them. I was like, no comprendo. They took my ass. Then when I get down there, they're like, what the fuck are you doing here? I'm like, bro, I'm trying to sue them, but they're like, no, because you signed over there.
You know I don't believe you.
No, I swear to God, bro.
I don't believe you at all right now.
I swear to God. Hey, they watching, bro. I can't tell that.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Well, cut that. No,
but what I'm saying about the whole Trump thing, right?
Yeah.
Like, I supported him that first term. That I think he should have got the second term.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's changed right now, but it ain't because of him though.
Yeah,
I'm just letting it out on him. But
you might be fucking up your rap career right now, dog.
No,
talking about this.
It's not even a career.
Yeah.
No, it's just.
I forgot. You don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if I make it. I'm gonna make it. Doing something. It may not be rap. But
shit.
It may go to stand up.
That's
next.
what I love about you.
I may go to stand up next.
There you go.
But no, check it out though. Like it's call me Mr. Controversial. You know? It's like I like controversy, and right now Trump's got to get it for the next 4 years because he's my target.
Yeah, Biden got it for the last 4.
Have you ever heard a rapper or somebody dog the president, a sitting president? YG did it while he was running. That's why I tell everybody, I'm ready to die. but I'm keeping it real.
Yeah.
Nobody's dogged them while they're sitting, bro. Like think about it.
There's a lot of fuck Donald Trump songs.
No, but not like the mainstream dudes. He was running for election when they did that fuck Donald Trump, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
there's probably
I just thought about it, but I'm protected by the art because I have freedom of speech. But anyways, I looked that up already. Because they want to make you a terrorist.
Oh, you think you're gonna get whacked?
No. They want to make you a terrorist for anything nowadays. Talking about whatever.
Yeah, I don't like that
but
shit. Yeah.
I don't give a fuck at the end of the day because I'm still gonna express myself. Yeah. But what I'm saying though, it ain't against Trump.
No, but I don't like what you're talking about because that is something I actually wanted to hit on. That whole arresting people for protesting protesting Israel, and these are either residents or citizens, and they're arresting. Bro, this is my thing when it comes. This is why I'm a libertarian, right. Because Republicans and Democrats both flip flop on their bullshit. Which you might be a libertarian as well. I'll probably convince you at the end of this podcast.
Are those the ones that are on the fence, or they just don't give a fuck?
No, a lot of people they have a misconception of libertarians. I mean, pretty much we believe in like the non-aggression principle.
You guys get shit for saying you're on the fence, right?
Well, we believe in really small government.
Anarchy.
Almost not anarchy.
No,
and there's nothing. Anarchy is a whole other subject.
Somewhere else.
Yeah. Well, I mean. It's
go ahead.
My buddy
break it down.
Well, my buddy Post would explain the difference between anarchy and libertarianism a lot better. It's they always say that a libertarian is 6-month anarchist. So it's saying like it's like you're there and then you're pretty much going to end up to anarchy.
You're
but
like another thing.
It's hard to say, man, because I don't know which one would work because we haven't tested either. I am a big believer that libertarianism philosophy would work.
Is there somewhere there's a libertarian running like a government right now, or
oh no,
because we just have communist socialism.
Well, no,
what are we?
What do you mean?
The USA. What?
Or democracy.
No,
supposedly a democracy.
I mean, let's
we're not really. We're more of under an oligarchy. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
In a capitalism.
Yeah, we're capitalism. But there's nothing wrong with capitalism. There's nothing wrong with capitalism. But
I can fuck with liberalism. You know?
Yeah, but the thing is that it just my biggest belief is just small government. Our government's too big. We all know this, but we continue to, and even myself. I mean, I had to vote the last election. I was the half of the libertarians that swayed to Trump's side. But that doesn't mean I'm not critical on the man as well. There's a lot of things that I post.
Trump had to win this one, bro.
No, and look what we had to pick from. But my thing is, it's like I don't like one. The way they're going about deporting, I think it's stupid. I think the best way, if you want to get cracked down on the immigration issue and you have to send everyone back, why wouldn't you just go after the companies that are fucking hiring them?
Right.
You know, because they're the ones that are employing them. They're the ones that are they're the ones that are exploiting the cheap labor.
Yeah.
So
and
why don't you?
That's already been talked about, but they don't care.
But that's the shit that pisses me off. And these are the things that we must.
They go to the company and deport, but they don't talk to the owner.
Right, but we have to be
we have to air it out, yeah.
Hold on, but don't just go around like cowboy. Like we're gonna go knock on every fucking door. Like, go to the business. There's ways they can figure this out.
Get money out of them.
If we can fucking figure out what's going on in another country, we can figure out what's going on at that business. And if you take away the means of their income, It sucks and it's sad and I get it.
Right.
But they're going to self-deport. And then you don't have to waste all this money. You don't have to be arresting people that shouldn't be arrested.
Or being a big bully.
Yeah, or arresting fucking citizens. You can't do that.
You just hit it on the head. Yeah. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing, because of how the shit's going down.
Right.
Like I said, and like what I was trying to get off my chest about earlier about 2000, when I left 2008.
Right.
When I was leaving, bro, they were already starting to attack the undocumented, the illegals. You already knew Fox was already talking about it. But it was just building up for this.
Right.
We're the new Iraqis. We're the new, you know what I'm saying? The
new 9/11.
Yeah,
I get
We're
what you
the
mean.
target now, bro.
Yeah.
So why not fuck with it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you fucking with us, we fucking with you now.
Like immigrants or what terrorists were in 2001.
I didn't want to say it, but exactly.
No, you're right.
So
yeah, because they
with
preach
that
terrorism.
Being said, I'm taking advantage of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't even about Trump, bro. It's about our time.
So you think it's all fake then?
It's
all
fake.
this shit is just fake and planned.
I'm on that. Fake news. I'm on that fucking false flags. I was conspiracy theories. I'm not that heavy on it no more, but I'm woke. And I'm getting my profits off this shit.
Hold on, not woke. Conspiracy.
Hey, it's my
Woke's
time,
a little
bro.
too far.
Oh, yeah. But hey, you see what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
I'm ready to die for my shit, bro.
Yeah.
Meaning that if some crazy whatever wants to take me, I'll bring it, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna bust back. What I'm saying though, you know what I'm saying?
That's a libertarianism.
Hey, what I'm saying is the hood got my back, my people got my back, hopefully. And some people got my back. But it's like at the end of the day, bro, I'm trying to expose what it is. They try to get you on that type of energy, terrorism and shit for anything.
Yeah.
Just for protests and just for this and that. And like I said, like I told you, you know, it's all building up to we're the new target.
Yeah.
But I'm not going down without a fight. You don't let the wrong motherfucker back in the USA. I can tell you that much. You know what I'm saying? Legally, bro.
I think it's this, bro. I think both sides are guilty of overreacting.
Right.
One side that's completely against immigration, there should be a discussion on maybe making it a more affordable, easier process, because we do want good people to come over and be able to have opportunities we have. But then also on the other side too, you got to stop being so dramatic. Thinking that all this crazy nonsense that I hear that is being accused. It's like, if you guys, like for instance, the citizen arrests that are happening. There were some people that were citizens that are actually being detained.
That Salvador shit that they want to bring them back no more and shit.
That's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother story. But these are actual
people.
There's been some cases where some people have been arrested probably because they're brown. You know, they have brown skin, and then they get arrested, and then they're citizens.
And they're sent and then left over there?
No, they're just being detained. And these are just...
Which is, we go back to that thing. We're being, what's that called? Racially, whatever.
Profile, yeah.
We've been profiled, bro.
Right, but hold on. Let me finish my side with this.
Right.
So I understand that's happening.
Right.
But if you're acting as if this is new, there has been... years and decades and decades.
The spotlight is on us, though. That's all it is.
Right, but there's been decades of false arrests, people being incarcerated, citizens and sent to U.S. prisons.
Just blowing it up now.
Yeah, the thing is that now, and they're emphasizing it a lot on the media. The media is basically what's making it.
Right. We know how that works.
Right. And I'm not saying we shouldn't pay attention to it, because we should. Right. It's wrong, and we should be calling that out. Just like some of the people who were arrested for being pro-Palestine were I think and I think that's fucking wrong.
Yeah, they're just
we have a First Amendment for a reason. You have to follow.
And now you're
that.
breaking it.
Yeah, now you're breaking it.
And it's hard with all these new laws and shit. They put it in there. We don't even know what the fuck they're passing. That's our fault.
And but so
citizens,
my thing is, instead of fighting with each other, we have to try to
connect and go for what
meet
it is.
in the middle and realize that big government's the fucking problem.
Yeah, but you know what it is, though?
That's what it is.
It's true.
That's what we keep doing.
Know why,
we keep fighting.
You know why, though?
Over stupid
Most
shit.
of the time, government creates the problem where they already have the solution.
They create the problem, so we're fighting over it.
No, and they have the solution, but they're not going to give it to you.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, they wouldn't be able to employ 5 more people.
You want to know what was a big slap in the face for the community, for the Hispanic community?
Yeah.
Like, especially the undocumented one?
Mm-hmm.
Illegal, whatever you want to call it. When I was on the podcast with Ozolayer, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was still under the government. There was still active applications for that BP1 shit.
Oh,
dude, they're letting felons back in here. We all know about that shit. But it's a slap on the face for the guys, for the undocumented that's still here, trying to get right, and they won't let them. But here you go, bringing felons over to create your fake ruckus, and it's just to send them back now.
What felons are you talking about? What do you mean?
With that,
what is the BP? What is
BP one? I told you in that podcast. I told you guys about it. Remember?
I know it's been a while since I.
Well, that was almost a year ago. But the BP one is an application for refugees. They were letting refugees.
Oh,
they were letting felons come over here, and right now that's who they're going after. We know where they're at. Because it was. I told you guys it was all a fucking setup. They were gonna go bring him back.
Yeah.
But at that point, it was a slap in the face for the people that have been waiting here, bro. You know,
they definitely left the borders open
amnesty or something because we're like, whoa, my uncle's a fucking felon. He just came over, but I've been sitting here for 30, 20 years. And you mean he's getting benefits now, a Social Security card? Being a fucking felon and I'm here?
Staying
being a law-abiding
nice
person?
hotel? Yeah.
Yeah. And we all know about that, bro. And like I said, whose fucking fault is that? It ain't the Mexicans' fault. It's the government's fault for doing that shit.
Yeah.
And not even fact checking.
Well, the problem is there's two sides of the government, so they're blaming each other.
They're both just fucking it up.
Yeah.
And now this dude's doing what the show. It's a fucking show, bro.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm gonna get my showtime, man.
You're like, I'm gonna capitalize on that.
I'm a Republican. I always said that. I've never fronted. I've never said I'm a Democrat.
Drop the hard R, bro, and go to
I'm
libertarian.
A Republican.
Go to libertarian, dog.
But it's not even like a secret, bro.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm doing this because of what's going on. And I'm getting my bread out of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting my shake the cage on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Just like Martin Luther King, whoever, they did what they did. I'm going to do my part because it's what are you going to do about it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's that era. What did you do about it?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if I can go to jail, if I get deported, whatever, bro. If nobody likes my shit, at least I like my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's going to hit somewhere, bro.
Yeah.
And somebody in next year, this 6 months, and 2 years, when he's doing some more shit, it's gonna hit. Whether it's that song or another one or whatever I'm doing, bro.
Yeah.
Like I said, if anything, I'm just doing what I do, being me.
Hey man, that's all that matters. Because hey, at the end of the day, bro, it's gonna be you that goes out by yourself.
Exactly.
So, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like this is your life. It's your life. You know,
live it how you want it. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And no, and plus I like to help these artists too. Like, bro, you're sitting on a bunch of work. Let that shit out.
Yeah.
There are good artists out there.
Yeah, because you interview a lot of artists.
Yeah, that's why I'm in this shit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of them show love and stuff. But I'm just like, dude, you're so talented, but you're just fucking like. I had one, I drilled him about it. He was like, oh, I want my shit to be free. I'm like, fuck that, dog. Nobody does shit for free. Mm-hmm. Even if it is 1 cent, bro, put it out.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to, like, get rich, but, dude,
make
put
something
it out
for your time.
Like,
yeah.
He doesn't want to publish it. I'm like, bro, nobody wants to go look for you on YouTube. You got to be out there on every platform, you know?
That's right. Yeah.
Like, and you call yourself an artist. Look, I'm doing this shit 2 weeks and I'm already streaming this and that, you know?
Yeah.
But ain't nobody's better than nobody. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's going to see you if you don't put the shit out.
I got to ask you something.
Yeah.
How many people have told you sound like SPM?
A lot, bro. And I'm a little raspy, but
bro, talking to you now, bro, I said I got,
bro.
And I fucking loved SPM's music.
I fuck with SPM. I don't care what they say, bro. I grew up on SPM.
Yeah, I was about to say, I ain't cool with the shit that he's accused of.
The music, I fuck with the music. I grew up on that shit,
bro.
What
do you think about that? I've had this debate with many people. Is it okay to still bump music from an artist who got caught doing some fucked up shit?
Yeah, because the music is dope, bro.
I know, but how do you differentiate the two? Because if he's a chomo,
even if you like Diddy, if you like his music, bump it. That's your choice.
So I could play Shake a Tail Feather and
you
be
can do whatever you want, bro. This is a free country. Everybody, hey, he fucked up, not you. But then here we go again with the
shit.
People. Like people care to me.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck about people. I like what I like. I do what I do. You know, like I'm original wetback, bro. So, like, I rock with my raza. There's Chicanos
that should have been your rap name, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, it was Slick Vic Wetback. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm caught in the middle between the Chicanos and the Paisas, you know?
Yeah.
Because I can get down with the Chicanos where I pass by like a Chicano. But, you know, they just got too much hate for each other. So, it's kind of like, I got to be middleman, you know?
Yeah.
But if I had to choose, I'm going with the Mojado. Like, I'm with them, bro. Like, you American, you're Chicano, you can do your own. And I respect them because they get down. They're American, bro. They get down in court. I've seen them fight in court. Those fuckers are legit. Like, Chicanos be fighting, bro.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I got love for them. But
hey, what do you consider a Chicano? This has always been debated about.
Well, Chicano's the one that's born over here.
Right, but
or
is
like
it born?
white skins. My kids are white skins. They're Chicanos. Okay, if you want to break it down
Hold
to
on. But they say a real Chicano is supposed to be from immigrant parents.
No. That's oh, yeah. From immigrant parents.
That's what they say.
Yeah, they call you Pocho.
Okay.
which is like half white, half Mexican.
Oh, is that what pocho means?
Pocho means
the first time I heard
half.
pocho was on.
I consider everybody born over here Chicano. Like whether you have half. Half and half.
You remember that movie El Mariachi?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that Antonio Banderas was in Desperado, but they call him pocho.
Yeah, or the pocho means you're half and half, or you're, but like Chicanos, Mexican parents, but you're born over here.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't get nitty gritty to that shit. To me, they're all Chicanos. That if you're born over here, you're a Chicano.
You don't identify as Latin.
But a lot of Mexicans, they're like, no, a lot of Mexicans, you're a pocho. You're not a Chicano. Or,
yeah.
I'm like, who gives a fuck, bro? He's raza, you know.
Yeah, you're a Latinx.
Yeah,
right?
but it's just the way Mexican over here attack.
Catching my joke.
I'm
trying to throw a joke.
Mexican next way.
No, the Latinx, bro.
Latinx.
Yeah. You don't identify with that? You don't get down like that?
American X? Hey, flew right over, bro. I didn't get it.
No, you're good.
My bad,
good.
but
it's this Latinx thing I heard. That's like a new thing, I guess.
No, I don't know. Maybe
What's that mean? You're like gay and Hispanic? Is that what that means?
Latinx?
I don't know. Google that, Jamie.
Yeah.
Hey, we got to get that
Google
TV set up, bro, so we can see that shit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right.
Oh, I never heard of that.
Yeah, it's like Latinx. I think it's
like a...
What is it?
They're just making every Hispanic person.
Latinx.
Oh, okay. Just coming up with another word.
No, but like I said, if you go to the Hispanics, the paisas, they're going to break it down like that.
Yeah.
And the mulattos and all this other shit. But I'm like, y'all doing too much, bro. Either you're Chicano or you're not. Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, because I always thought Chicano was just like you're from...
So like I said,
you're born in America.
I'm Blaxican way.
Yeah.
Like, I grew up in the hood with Morenos and shit, so.
Oh, so you're black.
And then them Cali Chicanos don't like when you say the N-word. I mean, I'm in there saying the N-word and whatever. Yeah. Not out of disrespect, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's all
because I'm vibing with them, you know?
Yeah.
Some don't like it, but I don't give a fuck. But anyways, like.
Who fucking cares? Yeah.
No,
it's a word.
I respect it, but then I got to tell people, when I'm vibing with y'all, man, I'm vibing with y'all.
But the thing is, bro.
But then the Chicanos get mad over there, the California ones, that you're saying the N-word. You got to say homie. Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, they want you to do essay,
That's how SPM grew up, too. He grew up with the blacks.
Mm-hmm.
Blacks again, so. I can identify with SPM on that. You know, like, he was in Houston.
Yeah.
Doing his shit down there with whoever.
You really get shit for saying it? Bro,
No. People do get mad. I don't get shit personally.
I'm white as fuck, bro.
I fucking tell them, bro. I used to walked up to him, I was like, man, you white.
Yeah, I used to say it every other word, bro. I never had
you speak Spanish?
No, I don't speak Spanish.
You're a coconut way, white on the...
Coconut, bro?
No, you're not a coconut because you're white on the outside.
Yeah, I'm white on
It's
both.
the Texan ones that are brown. They don't speak English. I call them coconuts, white on the inside, brown on the outside. No, my bad.
I've never had any issues, bro. Never once, even in black people, bro.
Well,
in front of black people, bro.
You got that white privilege.
I had a hood card at one point. I guess shit. They didn't say shit. I never.
Well, they knew you were from there.
Well, the people I hung out with and stuff like that, and I don't know, man. I never had an issue. But I never said it out of malicious intent.
Yeah, you don't say that malicious. Like I had my last podcast 2 of them ago. You know, the brothers were doing their shit, and then one of them starts saying, he's a real nigga, I'm a real nigga, they're a nigga. And I'm sitting over there like, I'm a real nigga too, eh? And they're all like, yeah, you're a real nigga too for having us here. But, you know, I mean, I'm not going to hard our shit, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
unless you're mad, yeah.
Unless I'm mad, then I'll say when they can't hear me, but.
I'll say it quietly to myself.
Nah, but I mean, like I can roll with the Hicks, the Rednecks, the Morenos, the Paisas, the Chicanos, and I adapt. And that's the thing with these. What I don't get about the California, I call them California Chicanos because they're the cholos. Like,
the
they want to be on that vato shit.
Like,
my high and that shit, man, y'all sound stupid that shit too. You know, no disrespect, but I'm saying like,
you're gonna get jumped at
I'm gonna get
car
jumped,
meet, bro.
But the Sureños and shit. Nah, but I mean, it just irks me personally, bro. Whether trying to mold me into something I'm not, bro. I grew up in the hood, bro. I mean, come see, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm not. It ain't even an act, bro. Like when I say that, it's fluent type of shit, you know. But I'm not always saying it. It's just when you're vibing.
It's the same on the west side. A lot of my buddies from there, because I grew up there about, I don't know.
And it irks people like that, bro.
Yeah, I moved up here when I was in school. And, but yeah.
Shot, tequila.
Yeah, go for it, bro. Fucking take
one?
It. Yeah.
But like, I mean, other than that, it's just love, bro. Like I said, it's just vibing and shit. Ain't no militia, like you said. They know it. I know it.
Yeah.
Like I said, if I'm rolling with you, I got your back. If you're rolling with me,
I'll take this one.
You got my back. I hope so. You know what I'm saying? If not, I'm gonna kick your ass later on. I mean, just man code, right? If
you got to,
hanging
bro.
out with somebody, you gotta have
some
their
type
back.
of morals,
even if it's
bro.
10 against 3 or 2, whatever. You know, you gotta have their back.
There you go. Well, hopefully you don't get into any fights, bro.
No, I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover,
your face is gonna end up looking like mine. I caught a hard fucking left. Thanks, Blake. I appreciate that.
Shit.
Yeah, we were sparring.
Well, there's some people that really just go out for fights. I had a buddy, Memo.
Oh no, I wasn't.
Every time I go out, we fight. I'm like, I'm not going out with you then, bro.
No, I got this while I was training. We were sparring.
You do have a black eye?
Yeah. You don't see it?
Oh, I didn't notice it, bro.
Yeah.
That's why you dimmed the lights, huh?
Nah,
I thought you were just setting the mood.
We were sparring up. I was at 10 Planet last Saturday.
Okay.
And caught a couple good ones from Blake Wharton, who's been on the podcast. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that.
What do you MMA and shit or what?
I do jiu-jitsu, but we were doing some stand-up
you or
work.
Your brother too?
No, just me. Yeah.
All right, I'm taking my first.
You wanna go ahead first?
Nah, that's crazy, bro.
I know. I see you a lot of times. You're doing the whole fighting stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Who are you trying to fight with, man? Why are you so mad?
I don't know. I just try to.
You feel like people are trying to bully you, or what?
Yeah, you gotta stay ready, man. You
ain't
gotta get ready. You stay ready.
Well, come to the gym, bro. We'll get you ready.
I'm allergic to the gym. I'm allergic to the gym.
No, we'll go fight. Come on.
Oh, fight maybe.
Go to my jiu-jitsu gym.
I get nosebleeds, so I might just.
You just not
get a nosebleed just from looking at you guys.
Oh shit. Yeah, and from what I talked to the indelible. Or it wasn't. It was Nick. He says, "How do you fight dudes that are half naked?"
Half naked.
I'm
is
like,
that what you guys do? Like in shorts and shit, or what?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Is it kind of like that?
Shorts and rash guards.
Mugsby bull junk or?
Oh
he's
wrestling.
Yeah. He's wrestling,
but it's grappling. Yeah. I don't know if he does jiu-jitsu, but I know he wrestles.
He's more on wrestling, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yours is more on the jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
And shit.
Well, no, jiu-jitsu.
That's that Brazilian thing, huh? That where they kick the high kicks and shit. It's like a dance and shit.
A dance?
Yeah, they kind of like high kick roundabouts and shit.
I don't know what you're talking
I forgot what they call that, but
I don't
yours
know.
is an actual art, like karate type of shit.
Not karate, but it's
jiu-jitsu.
Jiu-jitsu is just grappling.
You gotta grapple.
Yeah, it's all
a sword and shit or nothing.
Nah.
Samurai.
I wish they gave us a fucking sword.
Hell
yeah, bro. Nah, I wish they did, but no, it's just all grappling. That's all you just. Grappling. So basically,
So what your buddy say? How do you?
What?
How do you grapple with another man in half?
Oh, half naked. Yeah, because we got tight rash guards on and shorts. So he's like, "How do you do that? How do you want to fight another man half naked?"
What'd you say? That's the point.
Why? That's what I told him. I said that's why I signed up.
What
the fuck, bro? Thought I was straight? No.
Right. What'd you say? It's my fantasy.
I'm only 50%. All right. I'm only 50.
I'm trisexual. Try everything once way.
But nah, bro. I mean, it's a good time, man. You should come by, dude.
I'll check it out.
We'll get you ready. Teach you a couple chokes,
some
man.
Details, man.
Yeah, I'll send it down the street. So what else, man? What else you got going on, dude?
Work. Oh shit! My birthday's September 10th. I'm about to be 40. But I'm gonna be 20.
Fuck.
Because I gave up raising my kids. And now I'm 20.
What do you mean?
Getting my 20s back.
What do you mean you gave up? Like,
I had kids
done?
at 17, right? I had kids at 17, so you give up your life for your kids, blah blah blah.
I had mine at 18, yeah.
So I'm getting my 20s back.
So you about to wilding out.
I'm wilding out, bro. This is me at 20.
Yeah?
I'm doing the shit I'm supposed to be doing at 20. You know what I'm saying?
Remember
I told you I used to rap at 18?
Yeah.
I'm going back to 18, bro.
Oh, you had to put the career away.
I had to put everything away.
Yeah.
2-3 jobs, raising these little bastards, man.
How was that?
Yeah, they good. They cool.
Yeah. How many
you grown now? 3.
3?
They grown now, so I'm good.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's my new 20s, my 40s.
Yeah.
Over in September.
What do you got planned?
Getting a 20-year-old girl pregnant, maybe, or just a girlfriend.
Okay, that sounds smart.
I'm 20. I got a 20-year-old.
Bro,
I've never dated younger, so I'm scared. I'm like,
then you're gonna have to wait another 20 years.
No.
You're gonna be 60.
My secret is I'm gonna get snipped, right?
Okay.
So it ain't even gonna be mine. She's gonna think it's mine when she goes for child support and be like, "Here, I got snipped. 99%. It's not mine."
That's insane.
I mean, wouldn't that be crazy if you had a girlfriend, you had that snip, you didn't tell her, and she gets pregnant out of the blue? Like, what the fuck, you little whore. Hey, I want to try it so bad, bro, because these hoes ain't loyal these days, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm keeping it real.
Oh,
that's like a fantasy of mine, bro.
That's a fantasy
for
of
her
yours?
to fucking come up and tell me after I get snipped,
After all the fantasies, that one.
Bro, can you imagine the look in that woman's face when you tell her that's not my kid? How do you know? Because look, boom, bitch, I got snipped.
Oh, they give you a card. You got the papers with you.
Bro, they give you a little paper saying you're snipped. 99% accurate.
Shit.
But wouldn't that be cool though? Like, and I'm taking all the house now.
Oh my god!
I mean, it sounds cool though.
This guy,
in my mind.
I don't know, bro. I think you should rethink that fantasy, bro. Yeah, you're gonna lose another 20 years.
Another 20 years. Yeah, I'll probably lose some time and shit.
Why just jump out of an airplane or skydive or some
we ain't going
shit.
that far.
Why not?
Because I never wanted to do that when I was 20.
Really?
No, hell no. I'm scared of roller coasters and shit.
I'm not a.
Yeah, would you want to jump out? Have you jumped out?
No, hold on. Hey, let's take a break real quick.
All
Sorry,
right.
guys. Let's take a break.
Good,
Hold that thought. All right, bro. My bad. We're back.
I'm saying, you like Canelo?
Yeah.
I always bet against his ass, so I don't fuck with him.
I know. What the fuck, man? We were just talking about that.
I mean, I made good money when
because he's white.
Yeah, my kids are redheads, bro. That's probably why.
Mm-hmm.
But I see you fuck with him. You say he's getting weird?
He is getting weird, bro. Yeah, we were talking about that off air. He's getting kind of weird, dude. Like, I don't know. Like, who the fuck taught him English, bro? That's what I want to know.
Oh, he's just like that, huh?
I know, but not even that, bro. Who taught him? Because that motherfucker, like, his comments are wild, bro. You know, he's just, and then he's getting drunk and like.
Hey, some hood vato taught him and shit like, hey, man, you say this shit right here.
You remember when he punched, I can't remember because he thought he was talking about
his mom,
his mom or something like that. I'm like, man, and then they had a whole compilation. He knew
like,
what that fucking
mean,
meant.
Fuck my mom.
Yeah.
No, fuck your mom. You're disrespecting me. Nah,
that shit was wild. But nah, he's just getting kind of weird, man. He, you know, I mean, I guess when you get money like that, bro, you just kind of lose it. Could you imagine having that type of money?
Oh, fuck you, man.
That's
hookers and cocaine all day, bro.
All day?
All day, bro. Till I die.
Till you die? Who hurt you, dog?
Everybody. My first wife.
That's the one that hit you hard?
Yeah.
It's always the first one, ain't it?
My heart went.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Fuck, bro.
Cold with ice.
As ice?
No, yeah.
So the second one got the ice heart?
Yeah.
Damn, bro. She didn't
the
have a
second
chance.
one was like, who are you? You're not even human. I'm like,
Jesus
hey,
Christ. You expected that divorce.
Hey. Third wife's coming, though.
A third? I thought it was 20-year-old hookers and cocaine.
Well, I might marry the 20-year-old. I don't know.
Oh, fuck, bro.
Nah,
I think you're self-sabotaging your life, dog.
But it's not happening, though.
It might.
It's a blessing.
Your fucking rap career is taking off.
Man.
Your podcast. You got a business.
And look at it. Life is
Who
great.
won't want to fuck you? Fuck.
And I'm going to start training with you. Shit.
Fuck, I went gay for a second, bro.
Fuck. Life is great.
Oh, shit.
That's crazy, bro.
So what's up, man? All right, talk to me more. Tell me a little more about you, man. Some shit you ain't talked about.
Ask me some shit.
Ask you something?
Yeah, I've been podcasting. I'm on this side now. Ask me
how was
me some real shit.
How was it like growing up, bro? Especially in Northeast, man. How was that?
I stayed away from the hoodlums. They all dead or in jail, right?
It was better though back then, wasn't it? It's out of control
I was
right
back
now.
in the era with the beepers and shit like that. You know, the flip phones.
Yeah.
No, the Nokias. Remember when we had the Nokias?
Yeah.
It was fist fights. You ride your bike. I stayed out till 8, 9 p.m. on my bike when I was 10 and shit. You know, right back home and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's outside anymore, bro.
Nobody, bro.
They're just shooting. Everybody has guns. We didn't have guns back then. We just had a fucking slingshot and you just gloves or just bare.
Yeah.
But I was never a fighter. But I'm saying though, like, to me, it was more of I was more of a ladies' man way.
Were you?
Yeah, you know, I got that first car at 16, 17. It was on, bro. So much cat ran through that bitch. A Chevy Lumina, 1990, bro. Eurotail.
Oh, shit. And broke in the back
I was
seat.
80s, man, bro. Everybody got it, bro. I was like, come on, you want to go somewhere? Because you know when you got the car at that age, you're it. He got a car.
Yeah.
So
yeah, like, not too many people had them back then.
So I was more ladies, man. But the hood was rough. But like I said, I just never hang out with them. I was just doing my shit, you know?
Yeah.
It was not attractive to me to be a fucking hoodlum, to go sell drugs or fight or break-ins and shit, steal cars. It was just like, we weren't rich, but I didn't have, you know, I got what I want. I had a bike, I had shit, you know, like my parents never kept me from wanting shit.
Why do you think a lot of those guys end up going down that route?
Maybe they didn't have both parents or something. I don't know. Some had to hurt them, you know.
Yeah.
The hood or whatever, but like I said, it's a choice, bro.
Yeah, because isn't it? I feel like that's what a lot of them, like, they're hurt.
Yeah, they're just like.
So they're looking for like some sort of some sort of connection though. Even
trying to be a tough guy and shit.
Yeah.
And that's what got them killed. Most of the guys that live around there, and you know, 7th and Hardesty, 8th and Hardesty, they did some dumb shit and got killed. You can't trust nobody, bro.
Yeah.
That's instilled in me since I was young. You can't trust anybody.
Yeah.
But nah, luckily I survived. That's why I'm one of the ones that's left from there, bro. Like everybody's dead.
Yeah.
Dead or in jail, you know?
Yeah, man, it's fucked up, dude. I've dealt with the same with a couple buddies of mine. And
where'd you grow up at?
Me, I grew up a little bit down on the west side, part of my life, but
like
mainly up north.
Up north in the west side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How was it growing up in the west side?
I was so young, man.
Really?
You know,
when you were growing up there.
Yeah, because I moved up here maybe like mid-elementary school.
My sister wants to move up here north and shit. She loves north.
But I love the west side, man. Like growing up, like the only thing is that I dealt with some shit just like every kid deals with down there, and I don't know.
So what would you do with all that fuck you money?
It's different now.
What are you doing with the fuck you money?
Oh, we're switching topics?
No, we're on the same topic, but I'm saying.
What would I do with the fuck you money?
Yeah, you got my point of view on it. What are you doing with your fuck you money?
I don't know, bro. I don't know what I mean,
not hookers and cocaine.
I mean, it sounds tempting. I'm not gonna lie.
It's very tempting.
But no, I don't know. I'd probably buy some land, with a house out there. And
fuck that.
Nah, bro. Come
on,
a boat?
Bro. You get a boat? You gonna get a boat?
Maybe.
Right?
I'll probably get a boat. Yeah.
You're half white. What is it with the fucking boat and the white people getting a boat when they retire?
I don't know, bro. I think
you're half white.
It's a passageway to being white, I guess. I don't know.
Seriously, dude. Every white man I know, when they're retiring, they're like,
yeah.
I'm getting a fucking boat when I retire. Like, why?
Was it falling?
It did, but I can't. I can't find the thing now.
Nah, they're all leaking. Yeah, there you go. There.
No, but every white guy I know.
I got to get new chairs. Hey, anybody out there need chairs?
Everybody I know, they're like, when I retire, I'm getting me a boat. Like, the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, it's like I have to get like a boat, Camaro type of shit.
Yeah, I don't know,
like a rite of passage or something?
I'm a motorcycle guy.
A what?
I'm a motorcycle guy.
I don't know. Motorcycle. Yeah. That's nice.
So I'd rather have a motorcycle than a boat.
I'll never get on a motorcycle, bro. They're dangerous, bro.
Why not?
People die on that shit, bro.
You live a dangerous life.
But I want to get killed. I don't want to die on a fucking motorcycle.
You don't think you're going to die fucking hookers and blowing coke for 20 years?
Yeah, they got a pill for that shit. They got a pill for road rash.
A pill for what?
Whatever they give me. They got a pill for that shit, bro. They got a pill for getting split in half on a pole over there.
Oh, shit.
You got to be careful on that shit, brother. I've seen some. I like watching gory shit, and that's some crazy shit on motorcycles.
Yeah, I know, man. I mean, I've been riding for almost 10 years, and
is it true that the 3-wheelers are more dangerous than the 2-wheelers?
Why would they?
I don't know. They were more dangerous with handling and shit.
Really?
You would think not, right?
I don't know. I never rode one.
Well, we got a Harley and stuff. We got a badass bike.
Yeah, I know. I've never rode a trike before.
Really?
Yeah, no. Like for old dudes.
Might do a slingshot or something, but not no.
You would look good on a trike, though, man.
I know. Yeah, I bought my nephew a little Lowe's motorcycle.
Yeah.
I got on it. I look like a
full 3-wheel.
Yeah.
Those have reverse too. You don't even have to back it up.
Yeah.
Put that bitch in reverse.
What the trikes?
Yeah, the trikes.
No shit.
Yeah, they got reverse.
Like a car.
It's nice.
Wow. But I heard they're more dangerous on the turns and shit.
They look
I don't
cool,
know why, but
you could tow a whole trailer. I see on some of them, they be towing a trailer on the back.
Yeah. Oh no shit.
Yeah, it's got a trunk on the back too.
Oh, wow.
It's like a car with no roof.
That's crazy. Hey, wait. Shot. Let's take a last
Another
shot.
One?
Yeah, last shot.
All right.
So you remember I was here?
All right, man. Don't get me too fucked up, bro.
It's not, bro. You got shit to handle.
You're gonna have Chucho come out instead of Gabriel.
Chucho.
Hey.
Tell us a fun fact about you, eh?
A fun fact?
Yeah, that nobody knows. Tell us a fun fact about you.
Fuck, dude. I don't know. I'm pretty transparent with my life. I think they know everything.
Nah, well, something I don't know.
Well, I don't know.
He said, I don't know.
Fucking, I don't know. We can talk about Chucho. They call me Chucho since I was a kid.
His name's Chewy or what?
Nah, my middle name's Jesus.
You're Chewy.
Nah, well, I have an Uncle Chewy, so I had to go with Chucho.
Jesus means Chewy.
Or
Chewy means
Chucho.
Jesus.
There's a bunch of different nicknames for Jesus, though.
Yeah, Chewy's one of them.
Yeah.
That's what I call my nephew. He's not even named Jesus.
Yeah.
I just said, you're supposed to name him Chewy. You didn't. I'm still going to call him Chewy.
So you just randomly named him Chewy?
Yeah, I baptized him as Chewy. You're Chewy.
Oh, okay. Shit, I didn't know you had that power, brother.
He answers to it. I'm like, Chewy. He's like, motherfucker.
All right, no more.
No more way.
Fuck. I haven't had 3 shots in a while.
No? We're just getting started way.
Bro.
Well, Chucho, why they call you Chucho way?
Yeah, you don't want Chucho to come out.
He's got a mic or no?
Nah, he don't have a mic. They can pick it up. He can hear
okay.
it. But nah, bro, I used to drink a lot, bro, through my fucking high school, 20s.
What happened?
I just couldn't do it anymore, bro.
No, you got married.
Nah. Nah, I just couldn't do it no more, dog.
You know?
Nah.
What'd you switch to? Nothing? Or?
Nah, I still drink from time to time. I smoke more.
I switched to hard drugs.
Shit, I used to do a lot of fucking meth and
No
coke back in the day. Yeah, bro. Come on, dog.
I'm scared to do
I hung
ice.
out with motherfuckers from Northeast. What do you think I was doing?
I'm scared to do ice and meth, bro.
Really? Why?
Coke. Just coke, bro. Just coke. Cause what the fuck, dude? I hear that there's 10
You never had
better.
yellow? Get the fuck out. Yeah, you're lying,
I
bro.
Swear to God. Hey,
really?
I ain't gonna lie. I tried crack, but crack didn't do shit for me. I was like, hey.
But they didn't even have coke from like 2010 to like 2013. I couldn't find coke anywhere. There's no way.
You want something?
I can do a bump on the podcast. But
no, but
hey, can you get a? You think so?
Hell yeah, bro.
You could smoke on a podcast. Why can't you take a bump?
Why not?
I can't do it, bro. I'm scared of fentanyl. I had to give it up. I think the last time I took a bump was like probably 2-3 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
No, but that's all I do, bro. Like I'm not touching ice. I'm not touching meth. They say it's all highly addictive. I just don't want. Man, I'm not interested.
You just like coke?
I just like the smell of it.
Yeah.
What's his name?
I bet you do.
I just like how it smells. No, wait. That's why I had to clean the house for the company. We were getting out of hand. They were calling me an addict. I'm not an addict. I'm trying to connect with them, you know?
Well, do you do it every day?
Oh, no. I'm done with it.
So you're just recreational?
Yeah, and I was, as a Hispanic, bro, Christmas, the Theos.
They all do coke on Christmas?
Yeah. If you say you ain't in a Hispanic family and you're telling me no Theos doing pases and Christmas, you're full of shit.
Yep, that's true.
It's like a rite of passage.
I don't think I've ever been to a fucking Mexican party, bro,
really?
And someone was not doing coke.
Right. And
there's
then,
always.
You remember the fucking Rainbow and shit in Kansas?
Mm-hmm. Well, the club?
Yeah, the club Rainbow.
Oasis?
No, Rainbow. It's a bigger one. Anyways, in Kansas, Fairfax district.
Mm.
Dude, you walk in that restroom, and there's a cop sitting outside, and there's like slangers right next to the pisser. 20 or 50. I'm like, what the fuck? Like that? Here's a 20.
That's crazy.
But it's crazy. Like, you got the cop out there. Like, is this real life? You know? But like I said, it's a rite of passage. I mean, I'm not proud of it, but you're lying if your Theo's not fucking with shit.
We used to go to Bermudas, and that shit used to be
same shit.
Just everywhere, bro.
Oh, you hear when they got busted?
Couldn't even walk in the bathroom, bro. There'd be like three pairs of boots in the fucking stall.
Yeah, you're saying like,
no
are you
gay
guys
shit.
Bonding? Are you guys bonding in there? What the fuck you guys doing, measuring? Yeah, that's crazy, bro. It's just so much
cockfight.
Yeah, right. They're cockfighting that motherfucker. Espaditas, way. No, but Oasis, before it was Boulevard Nights. When the ICE raided it about 10 years ago or whatever.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, in the news thing, it said they found a bunch of baggies in the plants and the floor, like. They were everywhere. They're like, we found coke everywhere, dude.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they didn't even get rid of it. They just dumped the shit, like, in the plants. I was like, that's some fucked up shit.
Does anybody go to Boulevard Nights?
I really don't, but...
Is it popping?
It's a spot, but...
Really?
I mean, I wouldn't mind going.
Because I remember Bermudas is always popping. Are they even open anymore?
Bermudas?
Over in Kansas. And they had Cristales, too?
Oh, Cristal, they tore it down.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they're rebuilding something there, but I don't know what. But Bermudas, I'm trying to think Bermuda. I think I know of it though.
They probably closed it down because you could get shot there.
Where's Bermuda?
Fucking shooting every time. I don't know.
I think Bermudas was a new name for Rainbow.
Nah, it's in KCK, bro. It's over there by that trailer park or some shit.
Yeah, that's the one that used to be Rainbow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
With
right next to the trailer
that big
park.
gravel
where you
parking
go
lot?
up the bridge and then go that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Well, that's Rainbow, the one I'm telling you about. That used to be called Rainbow. And I guess now.
Oh, Bermudas is close. It was on, Kansas City Ave.
Yeah.
Or Kansas Ave.
Kansas Ave.
Yeah.
No, that's crazy.
Damn, they shut down. They used to be the spot.
Wow, kids, say no to drugs, kids. If you do drugs, leave them there for me. We'll take care of it.
Oh, shit, bro.
That's crazy.
Oh, man, you're killing me, dog.
I told my ghostwriter today, I was like, my next song's going to be called Cocaine. Really? I'm like, are you going to fucking do it or not? Are you with it or you're not with it?
Go big or go home, dog.
He's like, yeah, but I'm like, but what? Just don't make it incriminating. Just fucking say,
Are we going to have a music video for this one?
Hell yeah, dude.
Bro, I bet.
The Trump music video's coming out.
You better have me in the background,
dude,
bro.
That's going to be epic.
I just want to be walking
I'm going to
past.
fucking have a mountain of shit and just fucking keep King Arthur bumps and shit.
I'll be an extra in the background.
Yeah, you're just back there just smoking.
Just fucking chilling, yeah.
I'm just watching. I'm just here to watch.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug, dude.
You know I was about to say that too, man. Oh, shit.
No, but that's what I told them. There's no incriminating. It's all give the people what they want. Well, all these fucking raps, all they talk about is sex, drugs, alcohol. I mean,
yeah.
Let me get up into action. You know what I'm saying?
I know, dude. It's kind of sad though, bro. If you think about it,
it's sad. All they talk about is groping and this and that. I'm like,
but shooting each other.
That's what they want. That's what people want. People want that shit.
But it's just sad because those are kids killing kids, bro.
Yeah.
Like fucking murking each other, bro, for no reason.
Oh, Kansas City. Yeah. We were on I just read today, we were on the list. We're number 8. St. Louis is number 2 most dangerous cities.
And don't get me wrong, the fucking songs are good. I be listening to that shit too.
Bopping, bro.
But I know the difference.
Murder on my mind.
Like, dude, there was one dude I used to listen to because of my buddy Ralph. I can't remember his fucking name, dude. I'll have to find it. But like, my thing is, it's like,
it gets the people going away.
I can separate entertainment now that I'm older.
Yeah.
But I get it because back in the day, I thought I was a gangster too. You know, and I wanted to embody that life.
Yeah.
But that's...
I mean, we grew up watching music videos.
I know, but that's a short-lived, like, I mean, dude, motherfuckers died from that
That's
shit.
What I'm telling you. I'm not even supposed to be here. People in my hood live not even in their 25, you know? Yeah. They're died at 20, 21, 22. I'm just an extra, bro. Like I'm telling you, man, they done let the wrong motherfucker back in.
Oh, that you ever heard this joint? FBG Duck.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, that's some ghetto ass fucking shit.
He's raw with that shit,
bro. It's a good song.
I'm gonna mark everybody.
Yeah, dude, he's naming motherfuckers they killed and shit, and I'm like, god damn, I think they killed him too. But that's what I'm saying. It's just killing each other back and forth, man.
I just watched that special on the fucking what's his name? That comedian, that stand-up guy. That was here that had Young Boss on there, Casey Young Boss on there. But I watch this on Netflix and shit, and he's all talking about that. You know, the whole rapping, how they, you know, the shooter's a skinny ass scrawny dude.
Yeah.
And he's willing to go to jail for shit like that. Like, dude.
I can't even
tell. They're gonna fucking rape you in there and shit. You know?
I can't even tell who's gangsters though nowadays, bro.
Oh, that'd be the scrawny ones, bro.
The Edgars?
No, that'd be the scrawny ones. The little
Eggers.
Yeah, the little Eggers, dude. Like, I fuck with one. He's supposed to come with me today, and he was like, we had the same gun, same everything. I'm like, dude, you're like half my age. What the fuck?
I know, but he's probably willing to shoot you more than you will. He's ready to go. I know.
But I'll take his ass out, though. If he's flinching. I told him, don't even flinch. No. Nah, if it was me and you, bro, you're going to...
Oh, shit. I don't blame you.
But last time he was like, you got some bullets? I'm not giving you no damn bullets. We ain't got no fucking bullets. What the fuck?
Holy shit.
Hey, shout out, man. My John Doe. My boy John Doe, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's fucking wild now, bro. I don't know who to stay away from, bro.
I got trust issues. I don't even trust myself.
I know, but like my buddy, dude, he would have some guys come around when I thought they were just regular kids, and then they pop the trunk of their Charger, and there's like fucking AKs, ARs, all sorts of shit in the back.
Stolen and shit.
I'm like, God, but bro, like, arsenal, dog,
bro,
in the back of the trunk.
Yeah, they get down like that.
It's fucking wild, bro.
Fucking when the shooting happened with that Lisa chick at the rally, there was guys in front of us. And I told my sister, look, that backpack hanging a little sideways. I know what's in there.
At the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I kept telling her, and I had my piece there because I'm like, you know,
yeah, I have mine too. Yeah.
You got to. Everybody got a gun in KC, but I'm saying though, like these fuckers got rifles and shit, like AKs, ARs and shit. Like I tell her, how you know? I'm like, you can tell, like the fucking thing's like right there. You know, like I'm a gun fanatic. I'm like, that's a fucking AR foldable or something right there. Mm-hmm. Man, they don't play about it. And then they got the fucking, what is it, the switches and shit.
Yeah, lying.
They ain't got no aim, but they got amounts.
Yeah, they got volume.
Yeah, they got volume. They ain't gonna hit shit, but they gonna...
Yeah, the sad part is, though, is that it hit some fucking neighbor's kid or some shit, bro. That's the
or
fucked
Lisa
up part.
Or whatever.
Yeah, I know, bro. That's sad, bro.
I thought it was a false flag at first, but then I'm like, I guess people know her, but I'm like, everything to me is a false flag. You know?
No, she's real.
I'm questioning everything, bro.
No, but she's real, because I had on...
She's real?
Yeah, Mario was good friends with her, and he had her on the podcast.
But I'm just like... Nah, I don't know about it. And then it's fucked up. The next year, if we would have won the fucking Super Bowl, we wouldn't have had a fucking rally. You know, that's fucked up.
But dude, the thing is it's not even it's
a society issue.
No, it sucks. And it can be. There's a bunch of issues. This is the thing, man. Is that it doesn't come down to one thing. There's a bunch of things that are underlining conditions.
Well, they shouldn't come down to them canceling us like that. Like, what the fuck?
Well, I don't know about cancel, but it's like.
Well, they were going to cancel the rally.
No, but my thing. Yeah, I seen that. My thing is that you can't expect always to be secure. Like
can't.
this false
They
sense of
didn't even
security.
try, they didn't try.
I know, but this false sense of security that people have, they think that others should protect them. That's not real.
Nah,
it's a
you
facade.
gotta be carrying.
Yeah, you have to protect yourself.
And you're allowed to carry.
You are the first line of defense.
Exactly, yeah.
That's it. So that's why when I go places, I'm never without a gun. I don't
even
give
if it's a mini.
Fuck about that stupid no gun sign.
Right.
Get the fuck out of here. All that tells me is, hey, come shoot this place up because nobody has a gun. What the? That don't make no difference. I'm gonna ask you this, bro.
Yeah.
When people do mass shootings, do they go into a police station?
Hell no, they go to the movies.
Yeah, or a school,
or a church.
Fucked up, bro. Like you gotta be able to protect yourself, dog.
Wouldn't that be cool though if you were there, like you were able to take him out? You're like, the moment I've been waiting for my whole life. Pew 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 pew. You're dead. And then you can't hit shit. You're like, I should have went to the range.
Fuck that, bro. I would never want to be in that situation.
I would. That'd be like, give me a chance, bro.
I know, but knowing you're
my
lucky
shit
miss.
goes deeper than that.
You hit somebody else.
My shit goes cartel. I'd want to behead a motherfucker.
Damn.
With that warm blood in my hands.
Where did that come from?
I'm gonna stop now because I'm more. Hey, it takes a real motherfucker to do shit like that. Not like.
Why do you want to do that?
I don't want to do it, but if I had to, like.
Well, hopefully to somebody bad, right?
Yeah, a bad hombre. A bad hombre.
Oh, a bad hombre.
Yeah, a bad hombre. Give me a chance. Give me 15 seconds. That's what I tell them. My cartel is the Gypsy Cartel. Coming soon, 2026.
What is that? Gypsy Cartel. So you're a gypsy?
No, gypsy, dude. No, gypsies are out and about.
Yeah, gypsies like travel.
Yeah, the gypsy travel. Yeah. Roadrunners.
Oh, you're about to be a gypsy?
The Gypsy Cartel.
I don't know what that is. That's real?
It's coming up in 2026. Just don't let FBI.
Is that your cartel?
They don't let FBI, DEA. No, nah. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, I'm asking too many questions.
It's all fun and games, but no, I just want to be the guy behind the guy. But anyways, we're talking too much crazy. Shot.
I'm not taking another shot with you, man.
Hey, you got to edit all. No, I'm just kidding.
I ain't editing shit, bro.
Raw live, and hey, that's what I tell my guests.
Raw
this
live
shit is live. If you get fucked up, you talk more than you need to. That's on you,
bro. Your shit is so unedited that
it's
you
crazy,
literally have the 10 minutes of you setting up the camera, bro.
Hey, did you see when the Kansas City mechanic went to the restroom? He's farting and shit. I didn't see that. Hey, his sister's blowing him up. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I went and watched it. Dude took the microphone to the restroom. He's all, I didn't say no shit because I went right after him.
Holy shit.
I'm like, and then he's all embarrassed.
Hold on. Cool, not only did you go take a shit at the studio, well, you could have took a shit anywhere else. Quick Trip, your house.
Went there with the microphone.
But you went in with the microphone too.
That was epic.
Holy fuck. How long was he in there?
Yeah, about 5 minutes, but I'm like, but you can hear everything. You hear all the wrestling.
How'd it sound? Was it like one of those like on metal ones? Or
no, he was almost like he wasn't a virgin anymore. It was more of a like the wind in the air. Somebody popped your cherry. Bro, I'm hitting stand-up next. Fuck.
Holy shit,
I'm hitting stand-up. Fuck it.
You think it's going to be that easy?
For me,
you're not nervous, bro?
For me, it is.
Bro, it's a whole different game.
All it is picking on people and talking your topic. That's all it is.
I don't think it's that easy, bro.
You got the mic, bro. You got the mic. They're not gonna fuck with you.
What if they heckle back at you?
It's cool. They can't hear him. I got the mic. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Security! Get him out.
Yeah, I was
get him out.
Should we do a reenactment?
Yeah, get him out.
Right, you're doing your stand-up right now. I'm sitting over here like, hey,
let's talk about
shut up, you fat fuck.
We can't hear you, bro. Chill. Security!
What? Damn, security already?
Already, get him out,
dude. You gotta fuck with me. You gotta.
Oh, I thought it was after I fuck with you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you wanted to reenactment? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? You speak Spanish, güero?
No.
No sabo kid.
Hey, man, why I gotta be a no sabo kid, man?
We can't hear you, bro. No, you know who's that black guy that fucks with him a lot? Something Pierce or something like that. The chubby fat guy, a black guy. He fucks with. I get a lot of videos on my feed from him.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot his name, but it's a heavy set black guy that
I don't know
fucks with the crowd and shit. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm ready for stand up, but it'd be pretty cool.
I think we're.
I think
we're saying that right now.
That'd be pretty cool though.
Hey man, put it. I say this. This is what I say. Go to an open mic.
Yeah.
Pop your cherry. Okay. And then exactly it sound like that. And then put your work in.
And then go at it.
It could lead to something.
I'll give me a ghostwriter for that shit.
You kind of got like you remember that comedian that was like half Korean, half Mexican? You remember that dude? Damn, what was his fucking name?
I get a lot of Duno. I get a lot of SPM. I get a lot of.
You look like him.
I get a lot of John Travolta too sometimes.
John Travolta?
No, you know what? At the casino, I got fucking.
You don't even have hair.
I know, but listen, at the casino, I fucking got a Tiger Woods one time. I was like, what the fuck are you smoking? I'm like, what the fuck? I was like,
what the fuck?
I mean, I was a little thinner, but I'm still like, Tiger Woods, really? What the fuck?
Yeah, but you're also way lighter, bro.
I'm like, the Tiger Woods, I wasn't offended. I was just like, I don't get it. You know, what the fuck? Are you drunk, lady?
Oh, my God. Was she a hooker or a homeless lady? Or
it was at the casino. It could have been anybody.
Oh, you're a casino
guy?
You like the casino?
No, my dad's a compulsive gambler, so I stay away from that shit.
Ooh, fuck that. Yeah.
It hits home, so I'm like,
I know.
I'd rather just go hookers and cocaine, you know?
That is also an addiction.
That's
also an addiction.
All my fucking vices are expensive, bro. Casino, hookers, cocaine's, gambling.
I thought you said you don't go to the
traveling.
casinos.
No, but if I had the money, that'd be my shit. What'd you say? You thought I didn't go where?
Why would you do that? I thought you didn't go to casinos.
No, but I'm saying if I had the money,
you would
that
go
would
to
be my
a casino.
vice. I gotta.
You would look past your father's
beer wallet, bro, you know
history of gambling.
Yes, it's like, and when I talked to my dad about it, he said it's a disease. You know, I'm like, yeah, maybe, but no, I don't think I would do it. But I mean, fuck you money. What are they gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Buy a fucking casino.
That is true. So hold on. So okay, casinos. Then what? Hookers.
Lowriders, casinos, hookers, cocaine.
Cocaine.
What else? Traveling.
That's pretty much it, right?
I like to eat. Fancy eating.
Yeah, fancy eating.
Yeah, fucking prime rib or ribeye, shit like that, you know. What do you dabble in, way?
That's a good life.
What do you dabble in?
With that fucking
What's your
money?
vices? What's my
vices? What were your vices?
Besides the meth.
Fuck. I plead the fifth.
Besides the meth. Plead the fifth.
Nah, fucking, I don't know, man. I used to like to drink. I used to like to party.
What was your favorite drink?
What did I used to? Whiskey, bro. I was always like a Jack Daniels.
I'm not man enough for whiskey, bro. That's
I used to drink the fuck out of Jack Daniels, bro.
I'd be like, I buy me a Jack one time. I'm gonna drink this shit. I'm gonna get drunk. Dude, I can't even take a shot. I'm like, damn, this shit's strong as fuck.
Yeah.
I can't do it, bro.
Dude, but I used to think I was that guy that could handle his liquor. Yeah. I'd be like,
yeah, you think you are, but you're not handling shit.
Exactly.
The liquor's handling your ass.
I think about that though now.
No, back then, but I'm the one that wants to think that I can handle it. I can't even take a shot.
I thought I was a bad motherfucker because I was the guy that drank dark whiskey.
Yeah.
Nobody fucked with dark whiskey.
Yeah,
when you're in high school, when you're in high school, nobody fucked with that shit.
Yeah, they're all on the vodka. And
yeah. Red Bulls and shit. Yeah. Or what was it? The
Mad Dogs and shit.
Yeah, Mad Dogs.
$3.99 shit.
What was it? The pineapple one too?
The Buzz Balls are the new Mad Dogs.
That's the new. Yeah.
Dude,
they're pretty
Buzz
good.
Balls, they get you fucked up.
They're good too.
I got a guy drunk over in a car meet one time, and I seen him again. He was ashamed. He was like, "Man, I don't want to talk to you." I'm like, "Bro, you got fucked up. The little kids were fighting with you. You know, you good?" I left. I'm like, "You're on your own."
Hey, you remember the pineapple and coconut rum?
That's a pina colada, way. What are you talking about?
No, that's not a pina colada. Dude, the girls used to drink that shit all the time.
I used
to have to get the can of pineapple, the juice, and the fucking the rum. The coconut rum. The white bottle. You remember that shit?
From Chata or back in the day?
No, back in the day. You're talking
about Bacardi. Yeah, Bacardi way.
Malibu.
Oh,
Malibu, yeah.
Oh, Malibu, okay.
I remember
they love that shit.
I remember a lot of the girls used to drink that shit back in the day,
I
bro.
like that shit, yeah.
Yeah, I never was a big...
I'm a gin and tonic drinker, but...
Oh, you like gin and tonic?
And tequila shots, but...
Sweet tea Malibu.
Oh, you're doing that KCT shit now, man.
Yeah?
I make a mean-ass mojito, though.
Hey, do they still do beer bongs? Yeah. That was big back in the day, bro. You remember beer bong? Yeah, the one with the two? With the funnel?
You go upside down and shit?
Yeah, like you're doing an oil change and shit?
Nah, I don't know.
In your mouth?
I don't know about that.
They still do it?
They do it with the pump one now. With the
Nah. You ain't never had that fucking tube.
Nah, you guys went to college. I didn't go to college, bro.
That ain't college, bro. What the fuck? That was at every house party back in the day, bro.
I didn't party, dude. I got trust.
Oh, yeah, you had fucking kids. No, you had kids at 18. I forgot.
Kids. Hey, well, talk to me next year.
You didn't party.
When I'm 21. When I'm 21.
But you didn't party whenever you're fucking.
Exactly.
No, when you were a young parent.
No, you get what I'm saying though. I'm getting my time back, bro.
No, but did you back then?
Fuck no. I had to work 3 jobs.
3?
Every time I got home, she wanted diapers. Another fucking pack of diapers? The fuck? And I gotta pay the rent. The fuck you talking about? It's hard to be the young adult way. So that's what I do. I'm telling you. You think I'm playing? When I'm 40, I'm 20, bro. My mind's gonna be like 20. All right, next year you can drink, Vic. Get that funnel out. All right, and I'm gonna act my age. I'm 20.
Oh, bro. Bro, you're killing me right now.
All right, man, I gotta go. It's raining anyway.
All right, man. Let's wrap this up. Hey, you got anything coming up?
Yeah.
You got any shows or?
May 3rd, you want to pull up the Truth and 70 something. It's on my Facebook and everything. We're gonna be out there performing. It's a bunch of shows, man. I'm just following along with these guys. You know what I'm saying? It's just a quest for me, bro.
Yeah.
They showing love. I show love. And we fucking with each other. We got the business. We also got the podcast. You know, tap in. We get you on. You're coming Sunday, so
yeah, I'll be on Sunday. Do you guys post on a certain day or just random? Like when you post the video. Oh, I guess you guys stream though.
It's ready. As soon as you leave, it's ready because it's on live.
No, but I mean, do you stream on a certain day, like every Saturday or every?
Oh yeah,
Sunday?
Every Saturday and Sunday for sure, and sometimes Monday and Friday. But
yeah, because you guys are live, right?
Yeah, we're live at 8 p.m. most of the time. I think yours gonna be like noon.
Yeah,
Sunday.
Yeah.
We adapt to people, but
for all the early birds,
we try to do 8 p.m. Saturday, 8 p.m. Sunday, and sometimes Monday and Friday. But
yeah,
they're all on our YouTube, so you can go and check out the podcast. We're like on 53rd, 54th, but you're probably gonna be like 55th.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, man, just support the podcast, support people doing their shit. You know what I'm saying? And if you're an artist or whatever, push your shit out. You know, your product, your business, whatever it is, man. This is all networking. You know, his people will see my shit, my people will see his shit, and it's just a whole big network. And it's more than just the city. It's worldwide. You know, there's 7 billion people. Push your product, push your service, and they will come.
There you go.
Trust in God and believe in yourself.
And support Handyman.
Handyman to the Rescue, LLC. Subscribe, and you ever need some work, let us know. We got you. We'll give you a bid.
I appreciate it, man.
All right, bro.